Welcome to this video. My name is Karen. Today I want to talk to you about fast shipping before you're ready, and specifically in the context of starting a YouTube channel if you have been thinking about starting a YouTube channel. So kicking off with number one, you don't have to be an expert, you just have to be honest. And I think it's fairly evident in this niche, the over 40 niche, over 40, over 50, over 60, over 70 niche, that people are tuning in to people that they can relate to. And who can we relate to? We can relate to people who are being honest. They're not trying to be gurus. They're not trying to be an expert. They are just sharing from the heart, sharing their experiences, sharing their hopes and dreams, and sharing anything that they want to in their lives. What this also means to me is that you're never going to be ready to start YouTube. There is no degree in doing YouTube. So you might as well just get on to that train and get the one-way ticket and just go. Head off into the sunset. Do not look back. Back there is safety, and up ahead is excitement and adventure, and maybe a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears as well. You're never going to be ready. People relate to honesty, not experts or people purporting to be experts, but they're not, because we've got the BS detectors and they're pretty busy. They're running overtime by the time we're this age. Like if I watch a YouTube channel and someone is trying to be an expert, and truly it's not anyone in our niche, in our age group, I would say. It is people who are probably a little bit younger, and people relate to honesty, not people pretending to have it all together and be experts. Another misconception is that you need to teach something on YouTube. And in actual fact, you can document anything that you like, and you don't have to be a teacher. People love being part of someone else's journey. They love going along for the ride because, in a way, it's almost like a little bit of a practice run for them. They can see what they might be able to expect. You don't have to teach anything. You can document a journey. And even if you do want to teach, you actually only need to be 1 or 2 steps ahead of other people. Think of yourself a few years ago. Okay, if it's easier, even just a couple of years ago. Think of yourself and where you were, and what are the sorts of things that you didn't know then, but you wanted to know. You might have been looking up YouTube channels to get that learning. So now, if you are further along in your journey with whatever it is that you've been learning or getting better at, and you have got a passion for it, that might be something that you want to share on YouTube. People love honesty, not people pretending to be experts or anything like that. You actually just need to be 1 or 2 steps ahead of you a year ago or 2 years ago. The next one is that honesty builds trust faster than authority. Honesty absolutely builds trust faster than someone pretending that they're an authority, because no one likes a know-it-all, do they? Does that just take us right back to high school? The whole kind of know-it-all, and does that work when we're a little bit older, when we see people being a bit of a know-it-all or artificially amping up what they've done? Honesty, admitting what you don't know, goes a really long way on YouTube. So don't worry about the fact that you're not an expert. Share your learnings, be honest about where you're at, and that's relatable. People will be able to connect with you if you are honest. Honesty builds trust more than authority, or worse, pretending to be an authority. Not really washing with our age group, is it? The next thing that you'll have on your side is that experts can feel intimidating, but you can feel like a friend. You being new on YouTube, you not pretending to be someone that you're not. You'll come across like someone that they want to actually have a coffee with rather than a person on stage with a PowerPoint doing a TED talk. Not to blow shade onto anyone doing a TED talk. I mean, hey, wouldn't we all love to be invited to do a TED talk one day? You never know. You never know. And you know what? And your lack of polish might actually make them feel more comfortable. Think about yourself. Do you feel more comfortable around super polished, put together people that look like they are ethereally moving through life? Or do you feel more comfortable around people who are normal and down to earth and grounded, aka real people? I'm not kidding. What do you prefer? I always say we can get that on the gram. This isn't the gram. We're like the real little squat fat ducks. But anyway, no judgment on you. I'm sure you are not a little squat fat duck, but speaking for myself here, speaking for myself, asking for a friend. Here's a super doozy one. If you wait to be an expert, you'll miss the magic of being a beginner. And beginners relate and connect with other beginners, don't they? And that is another reason why I think some channels in our niche are blowing up easy mode, because they are just turning their camera on, they are fumbling with their cameras, they're not really sure how to work the camera and how to look to see where the camera is on their phone. So yeah, that's what I mean. Turning on their phone camera and recording themselves on their phone. So I think every time an older person turns their phone on and records themselves in their lounge, in their kitchen, outside, anywhere, and just tells it like it is, that's relatable. There will be, for every person, new person who goes onto YouTube and does that, there is probably, what do you think, 1,000 other people exactly like that who are going to end up by finding that channel. Most of us aren't that unique. That's the truth, isn't it? Most of us are not that unique. We're all got the same kinds of challenges in our day-to-day lives. Some people have got more challenges than others. That is the magic as well of YouTube, that we can all find a tribe. We can have lots of tribes. I don't have lots of tribes, actually. I think I've got one tribe, and I just loiter around on other channels. And I'm probably on a lot of other channels I watch, not in our community, but a lot of other channels that I watch. I'm one of those non-subscriber people because I don't actually want their videos to be coming up all the time on my feed, because there is always lots of YouTube to watch, lots of fun stuff to watch here on YouTube. I love YouTube. I love YouTube. Do you love YouTube? If you love YouTube and you want to do YouTube, I think you need to do YouTube. You will probably, as a beginner YouTuber, you will probably help people that you didn't even know needed help, in the same way that you, if you are a creator and you've started creating videos, or you've been creating videos for quite some time, but you can relate to being a beginner. You might still be a beginner, you might not still be a beginner. I'm a beginner. But you will never really quite know how many people that you can and will help and impact for the better who watch your videos. They might not even leave a like, they might not comment, because they might not even have a YouTube channel to be logged in to be able to like and subscribe or leave a comment. And a lot of, I know for me, I have to be quite compelled by watching a video to leave a comment. If I do watch, the whole video, I will try to leave a comment because I think the creator deserves a comment. But I don't always, because in all honesty, I have left comments on some of these channels and I've had the whole subbed and waiting, and now I've worked out the channels that do that, and I just sort of go back, and I think a couple of them I've deleted my comments, and did I unlike? No, I think I couldn't be bothered unliking. That's just really too much effort. But I deleted my comments because who needs that kind of drama and more that I won't even have thought of are really good reasons that if you want to start a YouTube channel, you should get on it and start the YouTube channel. So I am saying the word should, and I do like to say we shouldn't should all over ourselves. But if you want to start a YouTube channel, why not start a YouTube channel? And by being a little bit awkward, then that's relatable. We like that. You're not being an Instagram tosser and just trying to kind of be all, moving around in life and just kind of. So, yeah. So be a beginner, embrace being a beginner, watch other YouTubers who are beginners and enjoy it. Get going. Ask yourself, if you've been planning to start a YouTube channel for some time, ask yourself how much longer you are prepared to keep putting that off. Because, my friend, time is the currency in our delicate years' lives, and the clock is just ticking. And there are all kinds of reasons why people start a YouTube channel, and it can be to document them having fun at this time of their lives. It can document some struggles that they're going through as well. It can be something for their family to see them at a time when potentially they are more mobile now and they're in better health now. And if they've got some health issues going on, then YouTube is a really, really good way to have some fun and explore other facets of your personality. Who knows how much you are a goofball until you start trying to press record. Maybe you've got an external microphone and then you're holding the microphone, or maybe you might clip it like so. Or maybe if you don't have a microphone, you'll just use your phone. How much fun do you think there is to be had from starting a YouTube channel? I can tell you there's heaps of fun to be had from starting a YouTube channel. Ask yourself how much longer. Write it on a piece of paper. Get that letter you haven't opened yet because it's from a business that you used years ago and they just still send you paper newsletters. So if that is the handiest piece of paper that you've got around, grab it, grab a pen and write a number on it. How many more years are you prepared to wait until you start a YouTube channel? Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate that you've spent this time with me and supported me. And please, if you do like this kind of quality content, this is quality content, please do leave me a like and a comment if you should feel so moved, and maybe even consider subscribing. I don't know how many videos you have to watch before you subscribe to a channel, and I may not be your favorite cup of brew. So in that case, I'm not worthy of having a subscription. But if you think I am, I would really appreciate it. All right. Thank you for your precious, precious time, and I'll see you on the next gig.